When Forrest Gump premiered in 1994, it instantly became one of the most beloved films in cinema history. Directed by Robert Zemeckis and starring Tom Hanks in the title role, the film was filled with unforgettable performances. Among them was Sally Field, who played Forrest's loving and wise mother, Mrs. Gump. Her role may not have been the largest in terms of screen time, but her presence shaped the entire story. For years, fans have wondered what it was like behind the scenes, how Sally Field truly felt about the film, and why she kept quiet about certain truths. Now, after 3 decades, Sally Field has finally confessed details about Forrest Gump that shed light on her experience and the challenges of taking on such a unique role. At the time of Forrest Gump's production, Sally Field was already a seasoned actress with Academy Awards for Norma Rae and Places in the Heart. She had played dramatic roles, comedic roles, and everything in between. However, when she was cast as Mrs. Gump, some people raised their eyebrows because she was only 10 years older than Tom Hanks in real life. This meant that she had to portray a maternal figure convincingly, despite their close ages. Field has since admitted that she was initially nervous about whether audiences would accept her as Forrest's mother, but she trusted the story and the filmmakers. What she revealed years later was that her decision to take the role was not about screen time or prestige, but about the emotional core of the story. Mrs. Gump's character represented resilience, unconditional love, and the ability to guide her son through a world that often didn't understand him. Sally confessed that she was deeply moved by the script, particularly the line, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get." Though Tom Hanks delivered it, the foundation of that wisdom came from Mrs. Gump's role as a teacher of life lessons. For Sally, bringing warmth and authenticity to that role became her primary goal. Behind the scenes, Sally admitted that filming wasn't always easy. The makeup required to age her from a relatively young mother to an elderly woman was extensive and at times exhausting. She also confessed that she struggled emotionally with some of the heavier scenes, particularly those where Mrs. Gump faces illness and eventual death. Sally later explained that she drew upon her own life experiences and losses to bring authenticity to those moments. Her confession revealed just how personal the role had been for her, even though audiences only saw it for a fraction of the movie. Another truth that Sally Field finally shared was how surprised she was at the film's monumental success. While the cast and crew believed in the project, no one anticipated that Forrest Gump would go on to win 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and become a timeless cultural touchstone. Sally admitted that she never expected her performance, though relatively brief, to resonate with audiences so strongly. Fans from around the world have since approached her, telling her how Mrs. Gump's strength reminded them of their own mothers or grandmothers. For Sally, that has been one of the most rewarding aspects of her career. Now, looking back after 30 years, Sally Field confesses that playing Mrs. Gump was one of the most meaningful experiences of her professional life. It reminded her of the power of storytelling, the importance of maternal love, and the beauty of leaving a lasting impression, even in a supporting role. The truth she shared was not a scandal or a secret feud, but rather a heartfelt acknowledgement of how deeply connected she felt to the character and the film itself. Sally Field's confession shows that sometimes the smallest roles can leave the biggest marks. Mrs. Gump may not have been on screen for long, but her words and wisdom shaped the journey of Forrest Gump, and through him, touched millions of lives. Sally's truth is simple. She is proud to have been a part of a film that continues to inspire, comfort, and entertain audiences decades later.